Hello, hello, hello. Margaret Lloyd here. Eternal shift, new life ahead. Let's dive back into narcissism. Cora keeps giving me all these wonderful ideas and talks about narcissism. And this one's by Carolina. How do we reduce the importance of a narcissist in our minds? Why do we keep them in our minds? Why do we keep thinking about them? Personally, I don't like thinking about them. I'd just soon all narcissists go away. Get out of my life. Stay out of my life. But we need to learn to put ourselves first. It took me ages to understand my ex-narcissist is actually no one special. And the narcissists know that they are no one without you. That is why they are so desperate to keep you under control. And brainwash you so you won't find out who they really are. And that's what mine did. He brainwashed me. Oh my God. He had me so brainwashed that I didn't realize what he was. And I'm ashamed to say this, but for 38 years I put up with a narcissist. With all of his abuse. Not only abuse of me, but he abused my children. He was just abusive. And I didn't really find out who he really was until he almost killed me. The person you thought the narcissist is does not exist. He created this image in your head that he is so great, amazing, caring person, full of confidence and love and compassion and all that good stuff. But it was all one big lie. He was acting like that because that's how I was acting. So he was pretending to be all that in a bag of chips to make me like him. Which I did, and I loved him. Actually, I loved him more than I liked him. They just want you to see them that way, to hook you into their trap. They pretend they are confident, independent people, but they really aren't. Narcissists really are damaged children. Because they still act like children. They never grow up. They show themselves to you this way to make you be scared. But the truth is they are the most insecure people on the planet. They manipulate you. Bear with me. I got to go take care of this volume. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Mom's TV volume went. I don't know what it is with these TV ads. Why do they have to have them up so freaking loud? The movie itself isn't loud. Okay, where was I? Okay. They manipulate you because it's the only way for them to keep you in their life. And they lie to you to make you stupid, hoping you will never find out the truth. As soon as you start opening your eyes and realize what's going on, they'll be freaking out. That is why they are getting so scared and angry, because they think they'll be losing you. Listen, you don't need a narcissist in your life. No, you don't. You are an amazing person. You got your feelings. You care and you love. You can find someone who will love you for who you are. You have friends and family. A narcissist has nothing. And that's absolutely positively true. Because my narcissist, none of his children want to have anything to do with him. Basically, none of his family wanted to have anything to do with him. And that's why they are so jealous of you. When I finally, after 38 years of abuse and manipulation, start opening my eyes, I started to see him in a different way. When I reminded myself all the crap he said through all the years, like, I will never find anyone who will want to be with me, or that I'm nothing without him. But in reality, I was thinking, who would want him? He's got a penis this size. It don't work. But evidently, somebody was stupid enough to marry him. Yep. Somebody was stupid enough to marry him. I personally don't care if I ever find anybody else. But whenever he said that I'd never find, I would just laugh and look at myself in the mirror and say, what the hell happened? Because from that point, from that moment, I realized my value. I had put on, in 38 years, I put on 90 pounds in yo-yo diets. I was at 90 pounds overweight, obese. Now lay down. Lay down and be quiet. So, after he was arrested for trying to kill me, I started putting myself first. I stopped worrying about what he thinks or anybody else thinks. I started to spend time with people who actually loved me. for who I am. I started smiling again. I started doing things that made me happy. Like losing that 90 pounds. It took me over a year, but I lost it and kept it off for a year. Yeah, he was angry that I had him arrested. Tried anything to put me down, to get me back under his control, but it didn't work anymore. But his tactics didn't work anymore. He kept texting me, emailing me, wanting me to come back. Please, let me come home. No. I told him on May 11th of 22, if he ever hit me again, that we would be over. He hit me again on October the 8th, and we were over. That was it. No more. I could deal with the verbal abuse, the emotional abuse, but I could not handle, I was not going to take physical abuse. I didn't even have to block him anymore because whatever he did or said didn't work on me. I set my boundaries and gave myself closure, and that helped me to move on completely. I realized that life is beautiful, and it is. It's gorgeous. I love it. I am so grateful. I wake up every morning grateful for the new day. I don't care what it's doing outside. I don't care if it's sunshiny or rainy or snowing. I am still grateful for whatever it is because I'm happy, I'm alive, and I am me. I am me. Me is back. I know it is hard to just walk away from a narcissist and forget. All you need to do is stay strong and educate yourself. Really helps. Don't put narcissists on a pedestal. Put yourself up there. Make yourself the priority. Enjoy every day. Stop thinking, what is the narcissist doing or thinking? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they're doing. I could care the fuck less what he's doing. I wish he'd jump into the Gulf Coast and just drown. Whatever. But I know God will take care of him. Overcoming narcissism. The narcissist will ghost you forever, and that's okay. You don't want them in your life anyway. Yeah, if they plan on never coming back, they will ghost you. Mind you, it does not mean that they are not stalking you. But it does mean that coming back would cause them major rejection or shame. Moreover, if it's a friendship, they really didn't care. That's their main reason. They view everyone else as disposable. So if another friend has something bigger, better going on, they will just ghost you for a while and then come back when they need you. That's my thoughts too. In terms of romantic relationships, the narcissist will ghost you for several days to test your boundaries or because you made them furious by confronting them with the truth, as well as testing your boundaries early on, gauging how far they can go or take it with you. 2, to punish you in general, because every bad emotion will eventually, for the most part, be projected onto you, the primary supplier. They'll spend time with their secondary supply or find another one to make them a new supply. Absolutely. They're always searching for somebody new to make you submit to them by them demonstrating that you are worthless and powerless. This will send a strong indirect message to you, to your brain, of being unwanted, uncared for, not important, powerless, and replaceable. This breaks your self-esteem, or at least he thinks it does. And it did early on. Induces relentless anxiety, making you extremely vulnerable to accepting any kind of treatment. Because fear has become your new master. However, if they ghost you completely during the first couple of weeks of love bombing, they have realized that you are smarter than they are, or at least too smart for them, because you can see through their facade and their mind games. You see their insecurity lurking underneath their veil of perfection. You see them for who they truly are. Doesn't really faze them, though. You exposing them to themselves is what destroys their ego. Thus, they have to run. They're not ghosting you. They're ghosting the truth, which is not possible. This is why their karma is meeting them like a race car. Let's see, I didn't get that sentence going right. This is why their karma is meeting them like a race car, chasing the sunlight, or whatever vehicle you fancy, in the middle of their desert. The biggest favor a narcissist can ever do is ghosting you forever. How do you achieve them? Let them discard you first. Let them win. It's their game alone. You never played anyway. Do narcissists know when you're completely done with them? They won't at first, because they won't believe you. You know that fucking rage you had and lost your shit? You know, you found out they were lying again, or maybe you came to your senses and got tired of being the fallback guy or woman and used as a fucking doormat. Come on, you stupid fuck. Just be patient. They're working their way out of another fucked up situation they are blaming everyone else for. And especially blaming you for. They're telling you again, you are the one. They know they fucked up. They will prove it to you this time. Just sit tight, Buttercup. They're all yours. Your rages and reactions to their abuse does nothing to them but fuel their fucking never-ending string of victimhood. Because they're always the victims. You're the problem. Remember that. To a narcissist, you are the problem. Not them. And the more you act like a crazed fucking lunatic, the more likely you just landed the lead character in their fucked up movie. I don't know if they know that you know, but they might know you are done with them. Who fucking knows? You know how to be done with them. Absolutely. Quit looking for fucking closure or approval and acceptance from a person that did the most inhumane shit to you, like prostitution. Are you listening? He prostituted me. He sold my body to men. If you just go lights out, fuck them, they no longer exist. You no longer send emails begging. You stop checking for emails from them. You block them. I mean, really fucking block them. Oh, I did. He can't get me on Facebook. Quit trying to prove your worth to an untrustworthy person. Quit trying to explain why you reacted to the fucked up shit they did to you. Quit living life on and trust on potential of what will never be. Fuck them. Who cares if they know you're done or not? I don't care. I hope he knows. He better know. Be done. You send the message loud and clear. Walk from the drama and game they call a relationship. And that's what I did. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we can all do this. We can all walk away from bad relationships. We don't have to stay in them. And trust me, I know how difficult it is to walk away from an abusive relationship. I was in one for 38 years. Now, all that time wasn't abusive. There were good times. We had fun times. But we had a lot of not so fun times. As I've said before, he was abusive to the children. He was abusive to me. He never, in 38 years, never struck me until May 11th of 22. It's the first time he had ever hit me. And left a mark on my face. And then he did it again in October. May to June, July, August, September, October. Not 5 months. And we'd been talking about getting a divorce. He had decided that maybe that's the right thing for us to do. And we had been talking about, splitting the house, who's going to keep the house, who's going to leave the house. We hadn't got to that point yet. We were talking about monies, and, how to divide everything up, and how we had $20,000 in savings. 10 of that was to go to Mother, because that was money that she gave to Martin to put in savings for her. Well, when it came to nut cutting time, he took all the savings, every penny, left me with nothing. I had the checking account, but, you keep taking money out of those checking accounts, they wind up having no money in them. Boy, do I know that. It's like the last 3 months. I get to the 15th of the month and I have no money. I can't pay any bill. I can't pay my car payment. And it's just something I really hate. I hate not having money. I hate that I'm 71 years old and I need to start working again. And then this was supposed to be my retirement time. But I'll get my retirement time. Come here, baby. Let's see what the temperature's out. Ooh, 41. Feels like 33. I was hoping we could go for a walk. Oh well, such is life. I will stay in the house. We'll go out back and play ball. Yeah, go play. Just wait a minute. Mommy's busy. Okay. Oh, she's just so much fun. I love my baby. Well, you all have a wonderful day. Peace, love, cherish each other. Take care of each other. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. I love you all. Bye-bye.